Alright guys, in celebration for Hard Knocks starting tonight, gonna talk a little bit about Darrell Revis and why he's not in camp. And why isn't he in camp? Clearly, he's the best player in this position, and he's clearly not paid like he's the best player in this position. Nandi Al-Sugma is paid more than he is, who's probably the second best corner in the league. But Darrell Revis is the best corner in the league, and you can't tell me anybody in who else is in their job. If they know they're the best at their job, if they're best in their position, they're not going to want to be paid like they're best in their position. So I can kind of see where Darrell Revis is coming from on this particular topic, but I can also see where the Jets management is coming from with this topic. I mean, he signed his contract, so therefore he should be there. Now, clearly, he's outperformed his contract. Now, if they did something like what Chris Johnson did, where they just renegotiate, where he gets more money up front, I think he probably wouldn't have a problem with it. But with the lockout coming, tough to say how much money he would really get. So it's gonna be interesting. I really think that he may sit out the first 5 or 6 games. Probably pull like what happened with Michael Crabtree last year. This is like, hey man, we're just as good without you. So this whole situation, I'm hoping it runs through the whole season. Because not gonna lie to you, as a Dolphins fan, Brandon Marshall and Brian Hartline and all my receivers need all the help they can get going up against those guys, man. And because on paper with Darrell Revis, the Jets are the best team in the AFC on paper. But and yes, I said and that means they're better than the Colts. Because a year under Rex Ryan and Mark Sanchez as a rookie, and he gets to the AFC Championship game, and we're actually competing in that game. That's not gonna lie to you, that's a little intimidating. But I think that's only because Darrell Revis is like a new Deion Sanders. He takes away a half of the field, and you can't work with half of the field. I'm sorry. And now that they picked up Antonio Cromartie on the other side, if it was him and Revis, you may as well just give them the AFC East championship if they're healthy. And we'll see what happens. Hard Knocks starts tonight. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot about Darrell Revis. It's going to be like, why isn't he in camp? And then who's not in camp? And let's go back to why Darrell Revis isn't in camp. It's going to be a lot of it, I'm telling you. And probably a little bit of Mark Sanchez. And that fat ass Rex Ryan. But we'll get more into that as the season goes along. There's probably not going to be much more videos. I'm gonna try and put up as much as I can. But once this overnight stuff goes on, that's when I really go balls to the wall till I roll out for basic training. So I'll talk with you guys later. All right, peace.